Hey guys, Tim from Acropolis Games. Got a big finish to the month of August here. As always, these hobbies are continually evolving. A lot of stuff's going on right now. Gen Con finished literally yesterday, so this is being filmed the day after Gen Con. So a lot of cool stuff coming out there. The General's Handbook is coming out this weekend for Age of Sigmar from Games Workshop. Lots of exciting things going on. It's always an ever-changing landscape, these hobbies. It's exciting, so we're just going to talk briefly about just a few things in the hobby. So, the General's Handbook, this is the first iteration of the handbook. You can see my tabs and all that good stuff that I had from Age of Sigmar Army before. This one is going to be obsolete this weekend. So, August 26th, this will no longer be the law of the land. It is getting updated, which is going to be a yearly thing from GW, which is awesome as far as keeping the game running smoothly, making sure the points cost for certain models are what they should be, make sure that the game is balanced and as fair as it possibly can be. So one of the big things is the points update, but there's also new modes of play. There's a siege component coming out in it that's going to be really cool. Adds a lot of narrative flavor to your games, and as always, GW is going to have different box sets come out with the launch. They're coming out with a lot of War Scroll cards, which are great for keeping track of your units on the field. So if you're playing with 3 different units, you can just use the War Scroll card instead of having to flip through the book all the time. It's just a lot easier. So just like with this version of the General's Handbook, the new one's going to have new battle plans. It's going to have, like I mentioned, the siege mode. It's going to have different narrative and campaign-based things that will help you run your campaigns, run your games. It's just a great update for Age of Sigmar. I mentioned the War Scroll cards; those are going to be out. Open play is also coming to Age of Sigmar. It's always been there, open play wise, but now they have open play cards that have already been released for 40K, and those are going to be fantastic. New battle plans are in there. Random, you randomly generate the game type, and it just keeps it fresh. And there's some number of 1,000 different combinations. I think they said 6,000 plus random combinations for what you can draw from the cards to play your game. And then obviously there's plenty of updates to match play. Like I already mentioned, the points reallocation or realignment of the points. There's a lot to do with allies coming, which is new to Age of Sigmar. There's going to be new allegiance abilities, all kinds of good stuff. I know they added the discount to max battle line units, so you can bring more troops on the field, and then you still have points for heroes and whatnot. So obviously Warhammer community is a great place to go to keep up to date on all this stuff, but you're always welcome to come to Acropolis, and we're always willing to talk to you about different game systems and whatnot. So 8th edition is really hot with 40K right now, but Age of Sigmar, hopefully with the new General's Handbook, will take off again. The first one did wonders for the game. Not sure if there's ever been a game system that was dead in the water, per se, and that's not a totally fair statement, because Age of Sigmar was a great game before. But when the first General's Handbook came out, that thing took off like crazy. People were excited about playing a fantasy war game again. It was really cool to see. So we're hoping that the 2017 General's Handbook will have the same effect and will be great for the hobby, just like the first one was. Hats off to GW for maintaining these things. It's really easy to print a book and just keep printing it, but they've been very proactive in making sure these games are kept up to date and balanced, and they stay fresh. So again, we welcome you to come down to Acropolis and check us out, hang out here. We got plenty of tables. We got some updates coming to our store and our location. It's always a great place to just come and be yourself and hang out and get in an argument with somebody, have a debate with somebody, talk about your favorite hobbies or whatever. But we encourage you to just come hang out with us. So if you haven't noticed, we've been putting up a series of videos, hopefully every day. So if there's something you'd like to see, we've had some playthroughs, we've had some randomness go up, just kind of fun at the store. So if there's anything you want to see us make, let us know. We're always looking for ideas, and we're always trying to keep the content fresh and fun. It's fun to do this, but sometimes you run out of ideas. So if there's anything you want to see, let us know in the comments. And as always, check out our Facebook and our Twitter and our Instagram and all that stuff. We try to keep it updated with hobby related stuff, nerd stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.